Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and this is gonna be a pretty quick little video, but I made these little guys and I was just so happy with how they turned out and just thought they were absolutely beautiful little pieces of fun things. They're coin envelopes. And they're made out of this, it's almost like a tissue paper, but I don't know. There's something really wonderful about this paper. So I'm going to just show you really quickly what I did to make the paper, just as part of it. This is, I don't really know what it actually is. It's like tissue paper, but not quite. I got it on Temu, and it was called Cicada wing paper. And I looked to try to see if I could find something equivalent, like on Amazon, and I couldn't tell. There were a couple things that popped up, and I couldn't tell if they were the same, just in case there were any of you didn't really want to support Temu, but you can still get it on there, and it is lovely. It's very fun, kind of different. It's fussy. It's not super easy to work with, but I don't know. I just really liked how these came out. So all I did was pull out some of my favorite rubber stamps to start with, and I kind of made a background. And I'm not going to go through the whole making of a new one because I just have a couple ready to go over here, but I'll give you a sense of kind of what I did. And all I did was stamp. I started with this nice big beautiful handwriting guy, and I kind of did two of each with each go, right, with the ink. And then I also used like these guys that I have up here. The bee, my postal stamp cancels. This is an old stamp I've had for ages that I love still to this day, that I use a lot. I did this one here is from Album Love Handmade, and I super love this one too. I can tell I haven't had it for that long, but it looks like I've had it for ages because I use it all the time. So I just kind of started with that. I had a few others that I kind of used here and there that I didn't like as much as these ones. And I stamped the whole paper until I was happy with it. And so I'm going to pull these two. So these are two from the previous paper that I stamped. And I cut them to 6 by 6. And the paper is a little bit big. It doesn't quite fit into my my cutter, so I had to be a little bit careful and slow with that. It does feel like it will rip really easily, but it hasn't so far. So I don't think it's as fragile as it feels like it is. And then because of the way this paper is, I didn't actually score anything. And it comes folded. So it has these kind of natural creases already, which makes it very easy to turn it into a coin envelope. Right? So I just folded it over to meet that one to start with. And then you're going to want to fold your bottom up about a 1/2 inch. And you can, if you're doing this on a grid, you can, look at sizes more precisely. To me, with this kind of thing, guessing's good enough. And then you're going to want to go about 1 inch for your top And then we'll crease that too. And then I'm just gonna go in and remove my extra, and I'm gonna be, you know, this is a little fussier than like regular paper, especially with this step. So it kind of feels like it wants to tear. But you can get it just going in there carefully. And I don't know, I just think they're so cool when they're done. Yep, that one tore a little bit as I was cutting, but that's okay. And then you have your folds, and when you glue, so I did not do this on my first round, but with this one, just because this paper is so light, the glue can just go right through. So I'm just gonna put a piece of cardstock in there that I'm gonna pull out after this has a second to kind of glue. And you wanna be kind of a light hand with this because the paper's so light that it'll go right through. And I don't want to glue this cardstock in here, so I'm just trying to make sure that that piece stays loose when I go ahead and put this. And in the meantime, while that has a second to kind of sit, I'm just gonna kind of move this guy around and make sure he's good. We can do this one. So we've got our fold. Over here, we can go ahead and use that natural fold, and we'll come and fold this guy over to meet it. And then our bottom is gonna go up. And then sometimes what I did with the other two, when I kind of got done and I had my structure, if I felt like my front of my envelope or the back, if I thought I was going to show off the back, was kind of blank. Like this one here, there's not a lot going on this back. I might want to put another stamp, like a butterfly, or that bee, kind of right in the middle to give it a little more something, since they're kind of in funny places. Just gonna go ahead and cut that off. And I just think these would make a really fun, different addition to a journal, right? Just another, after you've been doing this for a while, you kind of do the same things over and over again. It's fun to kind of come up with something a little different looking. Okay, so hopefully this guy is good enough because I need my piece here. I actually kind of like that with that. Yeah, maybe we'll go this way on this one. And I'm gonna do that again with just kind of as light of a hand as I can. And this is Fabri-Tac too. There might be other glues that would work better for this. You guys might have some ideas for stuff that with a paper this light wouldn't be quite so gooey, but it works out. I think using this this cardstock inside is really the way to go to get that, to make sure it just doesn't glue to itself. You know? So those are my super beautiful. I think I might put another bee here. I really like this bee stamp. He's very well made too. He tends to come out very well. And those are my cicada wing paper coin envelopes. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps my channel out, and I will see you in the next video.